5 things your children must hear from you as a parent. Number 1, I made a mistake. Very many of the times, many parents never alter those words to a child. Of course, growing up, it was like, how do you tell your child that you made a mistake? Like, how? Yes, vulnerability is what fosters connection. And parenting, like I say, is not perfection. It's about training. So when you bring the infallibility narrative and tell your children, you know what, I'm perfect, I don't make mistakes, they don't connect with you. They will connect with someone who is human, and it's only human to make mistakes. So your children must hear from you, I made a mistake. Yup. So if you've never told your children, oh, I made a mistake, then you want to redo that, right? Number 2 thing that you need to, your children need to hear from you is it's okay to cry. Very many times we look at things like crying, like, why will they cry? In fact, we even get angry when a child is crying. Like, why are you crying? Your children must hear from you. It's okay to cry. What does it do? It validates to them that emotions are okay. It's not a crime to cry. It is okay to validate their emotions. Why they are crying, that's another conversation of the day. But they should and must hear from you that it's okay to cry. And that's what builds a child emotion. So in my book, Raising the Emotionally Skilled Child, an upcoming book that pre-order is up by next week, all right? You might want to join the wait list in our bio. In that book, I shared how, right, you can help your child name their emotions, become so skilled at it, and become a powerhouse. Yes, by understanding who they are emotionally. Number 3 thing that you must, tell your children and they must hear from you is that I'm listening to you. Very many times, right? Our children never hear, I am listening to you. You don't say it. You don't live it. You don't show it. So it's not just in the words. It is also in your body language. So your child comes to you to say something about, something that's happening in school or something. And then the child sees you drop everything, remove your glasses like I'm doing now, and say, so what are you saying? I am listening to you is not just a word. It is also the things that you do. So we're number 3, right? So let's go to number 4. The number 4 thing that your children must hear from you is it's okay to ask for help. We're raised in a setting where we think that asking for help is being vulnerable, or being vulnerable is not a good thing, or asking for help is weakness. So there is strength in actually standing up to say, you know what, I need help. I've seen many young people today who are hitting depression, who are going into all sorts of mess just because they can't stand up and say, you know what, there's something wrong with me and I need help. So we raise our children missing the point what adversity quotient is, and ability to also need help. And it's a thin line. Very many times you see children who are struggling to just, even as adults, because we were raised not to ask for help. We think that coming to learn about parenting is a negative. Like I hear some parents say, will anybody teach me how to parent? That's you asking for help. And when you need it, you need it. Nobody was born with these skills, so you need help. And your children must start learning that from you. And the last one, I don't want to mention the I love you and all of that. Of course, I'm sure that is common knowledge, yeah? But the last one today will be, it's okay to fail. I know that our religious mind is telling you right now, like, what's coach saying? My child should fail. No, but the Bible said we shall not fail. yes, it is okay to fail, because in that ladder of success, failure is part of it. I usually tell the parents in our academy that you never really fail until you don't know what to do with failure. So we teach failure as a skill in the Inner Circle program. Oh, by the way, I hope you've registered. The next cohort starts on the 1st of December. So we teach failure as a skill. Yup, you heard me right. Your children need to know that there's no problem with failing. There's no problem with making a mistake. What the problem is staying down when you fail, not knowing what to do when you fail. So it's a skill. I, particularly my husband and I, raise our children and train them on what to do if they fail. Will failure come? Compulsorily so. And I found that a lot of children who hit depression these days is that they were not raised to fail. You have bailed your children out of everything failure. Oh, your child, must pass all the exams. Oh, your child must be, the best in everything, which is perfect, which is good. We all desire that. But at the same time, let your children understand the glory, the thing, the grace that failure comes with, the success, the advantage of learning in the place of failure. Because no one succeeds without having a taint of failure on their journey. One of the things that lack of, embracing failure as a skill have done to our generation is that it has killed creativity, because nobody creates without failing. So which one of these are you going to try with your child today? The 5 things you must say to your child in their lifetime. Which one have you practiced? All right, don't forget to join us at the upcoming intentional parenting journey, right? That airs every morning. And also join the Inner Circle program. The Inner Circle program is a 1-year program where you learn how to parent. Yes, it's okay to ask for help. Don't drown in that parenting error. Don't drown with that struggle. Parenting is not as hard as you think if you have the right knowledge. My name is Wendy Ologi, and I'm the founder of the Intentional Parent Academy. See ya.